A shocking new discovery may prove that rich homie Quan was murdered. It turns out he was a witness in Young Thug's RICO case. Even more chilling is that Quan called a witness helping Thug beat the RICO a liar. What is a liar, however? Past interviews also show that Quan was addicted to Molly.
I couldn't do a show or a song without being on my...
So was the rapper killed because of the YSL RICO? Or did he overdose? Let's find out. Shocking discovery. Rich homie Quan's death has just got more strange. His girlfriend's details of events are the first piece of evidence that uncovered is what happened to the rapper, according to Quan's girlfriend Amber Williams. The rapper fell asleep on the couch the following morning. Amber, assuming Quan was simply tired from his busy schedule, placed a blanket over him and took her son to school, leaving Quan still asleep on the couch. It was a routine morning with nothing out of the ordinary, however. When Amber returned home later that morning, she noticed something was wrong. Quan hadn't moved from his spot on the couch. Concerned, she approached him and tried to wake him up. To her horror, she realized he was unresponsive. Panic set in as she checked for a heartbeat and found none. When she turned him over, she saw foam coming from his mouth.
I guess he was asleep on the couch. His girlfriend, who was the one who called 911, said that he was asleep. She put a blanket on him, left, took their kid to school, came back and realized that he had never moved from the couch, which was kind of weird for him. So she went to check on him, and when she went to check on him, she didn't feel a heartbeat or anything like that, so she turned him over, and then he was foaming at the mouth.
911 operator instructed her to lay Quan flat on his back on the floor and to wait for paramedics to arrive. Despite her best efforts, it was clear that Quan was no longer alive. People have already concluded that he died from an overdose, with rapper Boy Badass tweeting, "Just got word rich homie Quan just OD." And it does seem like Quan had a history of drug addiction. In an interview, the rapper revealed that there was a time in his life when he was addicted to Molly and couldn't do a show without first getting high. Was it drugs involved? Oh hell yeah, man. I was on Molly every day. I couldn't do a show or a song without being on Molly. At one time, the rapper's addiction almost killed him. In May 2014, during a music video shoot at Atlanta's Piedmont Park, the rapper suffered a medical emergency that saw him rushed to hospital. Witnesses reported that he had 2 seizures, fell, and cracked his head. The rapper was immediately rushed to a nearby hospital, and within moments, social media was ablaze with concern and speculation. According to fans, the rapper's addiction to lean was the cause. However, the rapper addressed the rumors, and in an exclusive statement to Billboard, he clarified that his collapse was not due to drugs, but rather the result of extreme exhaustion and the oppressive Atlanta heat. "I just want to thank my fans and everyone who has called concerned about me," he said. "I want to clear up 2 things. After being in 3 states in 3 days, up early having to shoot my video for Walk Through, and even sleeping in between scenes on top of filming in this humid Atlanta heat, I fainted and hit my head," he continued. "It's no secret that I do turn up. I don't deny that, but I'm not addicted to anything, including drugs, nor was I leaning at the shoot. The media is going to put fake stories out there, but I just want to let my fans know that I'm good and recovering." At the time, the Atlanta humidity was unbearable, and the temperature had soared to 80 degrees. The rapper had also been on an exhausting schedule, traveling across 3 states in 3 days. The relentless pace left him exhausted. Despite the fatigue, Quan pushed through, determined to complete the shoot. However, the combination of sleep deprivation and the sweltering heat proved too much. The rapper would later reveal what actually happened that day. In a separate interview, he confessed that to stay awake during the tour, he had started using drugs.
Before some type of way, we was doing so many shows, I couldn't stay up. So I knew some people like, "Bro, I got something to keep you up." Kept me up.
Seems the rapper's schedule was getting busy again. From doing multiple interviews to shows, the rare was busy on his grind. A few days before news spread that he had passed away, he posted this photo on his Facebook with the caption, "Atlanta, few more weeks, wild and out here. And I'm back again. Get your tickets now." The rapper shared plans to appear on September 19th for the Wild and Out live tour, urging fans to get their tickets. Had the rapper started using drugs again to keep up with his busy schedule? While this may be a reason he overdosed, there is another sinister reason that may have caused the rapper's death, and it involves foul play. It turns out that just days before he was found dead, He had discredited one of the key witnesses whose testimony might free Young Thug in the ongoing RICO case. Rich homie Quan murdered. The ongoing RICO case against Young Thug is becoming wild by the day, and with Quan's death it has just become even more complicated. And there's pretty clear evidence that Quan's death is connected to the case, because it turns out that he isn't the only one connected to the RICO that has been killed. Quan's connection to the case can be traced back to his friendship gone sour with Young Thug, and Rich Homie's relationship grew after working together on multiple projects. The two rappers seemed inseparable, creating timeless music and enjoying their newfound success together. They were so close to the point where people started calling them gay. This controversy was brought about because of how they described their friendship on an Instagram post. Thug referred to Rich Homie as his hubby. In one post, Thug wrote, "Me and my hubby Rich Homie Quan for life, you dig." Young Thug was confronted about the situation and explained that it was just a language they used with their close friends.
The language. There's nothing stupid or fruity going on. It's the way we talk, it's the way we live. Those are my babes, no my lovers, no my hubbies, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call them, however, as time passed, the duo's relationship drifted apart, and they went their separate ways. One of the earliest signs that the two were no longer on good terms was when Young Thug took to the stage at a show and referred to Rich Homie Quan as Homie Quan while on the rodeo tour with Travis Scott in 2015.
Quan reacted to this video and revealed that he was hurt after watching it.
My first reaction was, my brother called me I'm drunk, and I took my glasses off. Like, to be honest, not to get in my feelings, it hurt.
Just a few months later, Quan would clap back by publicly insinuating that Thug was gay. In a video obtained by Blog's Rich Homie, Quan is seen berating a fan at a concert in Tallahassee. The fan was allegedly touching Quan, which provoked a homophobic rant to be thrown. "Fans, wait, get away from me," Quan said to the fan. "I don't with no back your ass up, looking like Young Thug with your gay, get away from me. I don't like sissies, I'ma knock you out bro, get your back, get way back." Young Thug didn't hide the fact that the two rappers were not seeing eye to eye. Well, what's the relationship with Quan? With Rich Homie, Young Thug did not hesitate to reveal they were not on good terms. "No, we don't have no problem, like, I don't think we going to be don't think we can be like how we used to be, right? He already did. He already just did some. He already know my heart, so it's like once you just, I'm too pure. So once you just, yeah, you do, that it's like no." Although Young Thug didn't reveal the details of the incident that led to their rift, his words suggested that Rich Homie had done something that broke their trust. However, one incident that went unnoticed by many rap fans revealed something sinister behind the scenes. In September 2014, Corey Lamar, Rich Homie Quan's dad and manager, was at his barbershop in Atlanta at around 10 o'clock. A group of suspects stormed into the barbershop. The suspects opened fire, shooting Lamar 4 times. The bullets hit him in the arm, chest, and abdomen, causing severe injuries. The gunfire was so intense that it shattered windows and left bullet holes in the walls. The suspects then fled the scene immediately. Luckily, Quan's father survived the shooting after a decade of no answers. We now know the shooters enter Lil Woody and his associates' threat. Both figures were well known in the streets of Atlanta for their reputations as enforcers. But now Woody is in court, busy testifying about his past crimes, and one of them was shooting up Quan's dad's shot. The feud between Rich Homie Quan and Threat began, and over perceived disrespectful comments, Threat felt that Quan was undermining their credibility and treating them as if they were somebody to play with. Threat's anger grew as the feud escalated, and he decided that drastic action was needed to send a clear message. He turned to Lil Woody, his trusted ally, to help execute a plan that would leave no doubt about their resolve. The target, Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop on Bankhead. Me and Threat shot up Rich Homie Quan's dad's barbershop on Bankhead. It wasn't about him personally, but we needed to send a message that we ain't the ones to play with. We ain't the ones to play with, and we wanted to make it clear that nobody should be messing with us or trying to test our loyalty, Lil Woody testified in court. Woody also revealed that the hit had nothing to do with Thug or YSL. "I had them choppers, and we were prepared to show anyone who doubted us that we weren't to be taken lightly. The beef was between me, Threat, and them. It wasn't about YSL or anything larger. It was personal between us and those who were trying to cross our paths. He revealed in Quan's last interview. The rapper revealed that Lil Woody was lying about the incident. The rapper downplayed the severity of the event and backed up his side of the story by providing evidence. According to Quan, the barbershop was open the same day it got shot up. What is it like? The B shot did get shot up, but it went like, I don't want to talk into it, but it went like he has over-exaggerated it, because the same day that B shot got shot up, it was back, it was up and running, so it couldn't have been like what he said it was. So this interview may have put a target on Quan's back, since Woody's testimony is actually helping Thug's case. Quan calling Woody a liar may have been a blunder, and given leaked documents showed Quan was one of the witnesses against Thug, he had to be taken care of. But Quan isn't the only person involved in the case who was dead. Woody's best friend Threat was also killed just weeks before Quan's death, although leaked documents show that Quan was working with the cops. He also had his fair share of legal troubles. Rich homie Quan versus the law. The first time Quan found himself in a courtroom, he had locked horns with his record label. The rapper felt he was being cheated out of his hard-earned money by his record label. Think it's a game entertainment. In a shocking move, Quan filed a lawsuit against the label and its CEO, accusing them of ripping him off to the tune of $2 million. The lawsuit laid bare the allegations the rapper claimed the label had screwed him out of royalties from several albums.